why Friday's NFP is the market's final ultimatum. All eyes are locked on the non-farm payrolls on Friday. With US equities officially in a bear market and Middle East tensions driving oil prices to extreme levels, this report is no longer just a set of numbers. It is a final ultimatum for the markets. Today, DBG Markets is breaking down why the NFP is the ultimate pivot point for Fed policy and the core anchor for the entire US economy. First, look at the core engine of the US economy. Personal consumption makes up nearly 70% of US GDP. This means the labor market is the actual lifeblood of the country. Only when employment is steady do people have the consistent income needed to drive spending. Therefore, the NFP isn't just a pulse check on the current heat of the economy. It's the #1 leading indicator for where GDP is headed. If the job market cracks, consumption withers, and the entire engine of US growth risks stalling out. Because of this, the NFP serves as the key indicators for the Federal Reserve's monetary policy. The Fed has a dual mandate: price stability and maximum employment. When growth is strong and jobs are booming, the Fed has the confidence to keep interest rates high to fight inflation. But the moment jobs data weakens and signals an economic slowdown, the Fed is forced to consider cutting rates to prevent a full-blown recession. Right now, jobs and inflation has become incredibly messy. With the recent escalation in the Middle East and the energy shock, inflation risks have surged, leaving the Fed handcuffed. If the NFP comes in weak now, it triggers a domino effect. It won't just shake the Fed's policy outlook. It will crush an already fragile expectation for economic growth. In this current bear market, if Friday's jobs data comes in exceptionally strong, the market will actually panic that the Fed will be forced to keep rates higher for longer. This is the good news is bad news logic that is driving the current market anxiety. A strong job market right now could ironically be the very thing that kills any hope of a stock market rally. Going into Friday's make or break moment, traders need to watch for two extreme scenarios. First, if the NFP significantly beats expectations, it means the labor market is overheated and inflation isn't going anywhere. Expect the US dollar index to spike instantly, while stocks and gold face a fresh wave of selling. Second, if the data misses or comes in cold, the market might reignite hopes for a forced Fed rate cut. This could be the lifeline equities need for a massive rebound, but be careful. If the numbers are too disastrous, it could trigger a real recession panic across the board. Bottom line, the NFP is the pulse, and inflation is the temperature. At this critical juncture, Friday's data will reveal the true health of the US economy. It's the ultimate test for a recession and the final card in the Fed's deck. This is DBG Markets. See you next time.